If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been overcoming shyness by healing my anxious attachment, healing from childhood traumas, healing the people pleaser in me, learning to set boundaries, etc., etc. So I got on here to tell y'all today that you heal in isolation, or that's how you start the process of healing. You have to isolate, you have to remove yourself from being exposed to these things, or from being exposed to people that force you to people please, or people that you don't set boundaries with. You have to isolate yourself. Then you have to name the issues that you are having. You have to name what it looks like, what the people pleasing look like, what it looks like when you don't set any boundaries for yourself, and you have to write all this stuff down. That's the best way to get it out. And after you have come to terms with what your issue is, which is not easy, by the way, it's a whole process, the next step is being aware of what you need to do to change it. And that's when you start listing the things that you have to actively work towards, which again is not easy. I am in this, I don't know if this is the third step, the fourth step of the process, whatever, but I am back. I am exposing myself to society. I'm back out in society. I'm a waitress. I'm in school, so I'm surrounded by people, and I have to learn to. I have to learn how to put what I became aware of, the things that I wrote down, the things that are going to help me stop being a people pleaser, to help me set boundaries. I have to put that stuff into action. I believe this is the final stage of healing. And I thought the first two steps were like the hardest, but this is actually the hardest, because in all steps you have spiritual warfare going on, because you're changing a version of yourself, or you're removing a personality that you learn to protect yourself, to step into your original personality before you got hurt, before you experienced pain, before you experienced rejection, abandonment, etc. And there's a battle between the two, from the person you learn to be and the person you're meant to be. And both of them are fighting for access. So when I got back out into the real world and started exposing myself to the things, the old me was being triggered. Like, girl, what are you doing? I don't want to do this. I want to stay safe over here in my little bubble by myself. We're fine over here. Why are you doing the extra? Then this one over here is like, but I want to interact. I want to live. I want to be free. I want to enjoy my life. I wanna. I don't wanna do none of this. Okay? So, there is a daily battle every day, especially when I meet new people or I come across situations that have hurt me, and I have to choose differently this time on how I'm going to handle it. Am I gonna run, or am I going to stay? Am I going to learn how to navigate through the emotions that I'm feeling here? And it's a whole different ball game. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why can't I get my mind right? Why can't I get my mind together? It's because these two are constantly fighting on a daily basis, trying to see who's going to win. And a lot of those days, I want to just, like, this is too much. I don't want to do this anymore. But a bigger part of me, the part that will not stop, that won't go away, she wants to be in control. The part of me that wants to live, that wants to meet people, that wants to help other people overcome what I have overcome, that's who's going to thrive. But right now, these two is bumping heads, okay? So, I want to say that overcoming shyness is definitely a long-term battle. But I will say that it's 100% worth it because I'm seeing myself come out. I'm seeing my personality rise up. I'm seeing this version of me who's not afraid anymore. Like, I'm slowly exiting that fear of being judged, that fear of being hurt, that fear of being who I am, being accepted, of not being accepted. And it is such a beautiful thing because in that process, I'm also learning to love myself as I am, regardless of what people may think of me. And that is the beauty in this whole journey. Because at the end of the day, if nobody loves me, I love me. I love every part of me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you're thinking about overcoming shyness, overcoming your anxieties, healing from your childhood traumas, this is the page for you. This is the place you need to be. We need to connect and we need to make it happen because we have to do this not only for ourselves, but also for the next generation. I'll see y'all next time. Holla.